Howdy friends, Lyndi here to read your comments. So last week I asked you guys to ask me anything, and it took some poking and prodding, but you did. So I'm here to read your comments and answer some questions and hopefully tell you some more about me. So here we go. So we're gonna do it in order. I'm just gonna start from the first comment and just go from there. Some people commented more than once. Something I learned during this process is that with 25 subscribers, I don't have that many people leaving comments. I really appreciate you guys who did. And those of you who know me who popped in here to pepper in some flavor questions that you know would be fun for me to answer, I really appreciate that. I'm still new at this, and yeah. So let's get started. So Doomgal01 asks, if no one has anything else to ask, do you think one video a week will be the schedule for a while? For now, yes. If you saw my update video at the beginning of January, I mentioned that until I have a team of, editors and managers helping me with this, like most YouTubers end up with eventually, it's gonna be easier for me in my mental capacity and my editing capacity. It's gonna be a lot easier to do just one video per week, with my streams being Fridays. Now I do fully intend to post some of my streams that I've been doing. The reason I haven't yet is because they are like 3 to 4 hour video files, and my current editing setup doesn't really like videos that long. If I get above about 30 minutes, it gets really glitchy. I'm using Adobe Rush Premiere, and it gets really glitchy after, like, it makes me wait like literally 20 minutes. Like I literally timed it like between 15 and 25 minutes between each click. I'm editing on an iPad. So again, once I have some better editors, I'll be posting some of my streams. But until then, pop on over on Fridays. You can see me on Twitch if you need that second video fix for the week. Also, the main reason I haven't been wanting to do 2 Lyndi Learns videos per week, other than, needing editing help and just not having enough hours in the day, this channel wasn't supposed to be about me. It was supposed to be about me building up other creators and sharing their art and, me learning from them. But the current state of the world has kind of stopped me from actually reaching out to other creators for the time being. And so I've been trying to find things to entertain you with just on my own, but that well is running dry. Because I don't want this to be about me. Like, it's really fun to do Let's Plays and answer questions and do the push the button video and stuff like that. Because, I mean, honestly, they're really easy to film and they're really fun to do. I like doing that stuff anyway, and I like, you guys knowing more about me as a person and as a creator. But again, this wasn't supposed to be about me. I don't want to just fill it up with those videos, those self-indulgent videos. So I feel like posting less right now, making those videos once a week so that I can, put a little bit more thought into them is really the better choice for me right now. And then later, eventually, things are slowly opening back up. And I've mentioned I have things on the horizon, and that means, I have people I've talked to who we have concrete plans to make a video. It hasn't worked yet. So it will, and you'll see more. That was a long time me answering one question. Let's get to the next. Thank you, Doomgal. Next we have Ben Jones asks, what is the thing or things that has most surprised you about starting a YouTube channel? And second question, if you can sneak it in, which totally, what are your most and least favorite parts about making these videos? Ooh, that's fun. You know, the thing that's most surprised me about starting a YouTube channel is honestly all of the background stuff in it. Let me explain better than that, because that was an awful sentence. There's a subsection of YouTube called YouTube Studio that is for its creators, and it literally has all of these fantastic tools for creators that I can go through. You know, at the end of a video, or at the end of this video you're watching, when videos pop up and it's recommended to you, I always thought they were random. You program it. You program when and where that video and that subscribe link pop up, which I never knew that was custom. So I can go through, and at the end of a video, if I want to send you to a specific video, I can have it link to the most likely, you know, recommended video for you as a viewer. I can do that. I can have it go to my most recent video, which is cool. And I get to choose where they pop up, which was something I never knew. And let's see, my most and least favorite parts of creating a channel. My most favorite thing, honestly, is the editing. Like, I don't want to give away too much of that work when I do have my own editor. I want to keep doing some of my own as well, because it's honestly really fun. And I love the gadgets. I love the tech. All of these different screen recording programs, and this light, this beautiful ring light that is holding up my camera right now. The tech elements are really cool, because as a stage manager, I'm used to helping other people set this up. I'm just not used to, you know, setting it up around myself as also the artist. And so getting to play with the tech from both sides of things for the same project, that's what I'm trying to say. That's one of my most favorite parts. My least favorite part of making these videos, honestly, is just being in front of the camera. I mean, I mentioned in my very first video that I have this fear of judgment and fear of what I'm gonna look like and what I'm gonna sound like. And you know, I have this schedule I created for myself for when my videos are going to be posted. There are days when, you know, life gets in the way. I need to film this on Saturday. Saturday rolls around, things happen, it just doesn't get done. It's okay, I'll do it Sunday. Sunday, I'm not feeling that great. Monday rolls around, you know, I haven't showered all weekend because I'm not feeling well, and so my hair is greasy and I don't feel like putting makeup on. And I mean, honestly, these last few videos, I've been relying on my light, on good lighting and a good camera and good skin. I don't know. Instead of putting makeup on, because if I'm filming for an hour, I don't see the point in putting a full face of makeup on. I was doing that for my first few videos, but I feel that's vanity. You know, none of the creators I watch wear makeup, and I don't wear it in my daily life, so why do I care? It's really just about when I'm doing videos where I'm further from the camera, where you may need to see my face a little better in whatever lighting I have. That's when I can add that. But yeah, that's my least favorite part, is struggling with the, you know, creating on a deadline isn't always run by passion, and I think people in the business get that sentiment at least. So, I mean, it does become a job, which, I mean, I'm way too early in this to be burnt out. So don't worry, I'm really, really excited about what's to come. I'm also excited to be getting slightly more comfortable sitting here talking to you and talking to the camera like this. Okay, moving on. Ren Douglas asks, what are your favorite conspiracy theories? I have a lot of favorites. There are so many ridiculous conspiracy theories right now. I don't think I want to get into any of them. Okay, let's talk about conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories happen because people are scared and the brain needs an explanation. When a major event happens, when a major unexplained public tragic event happens, I shouldn't say unexplained, even explained, the public as a whole goes, whoa, this can't be happening. No, this public figure can't just suddenly die like that. We need them. There must be something more to this. And the brain starts spinning, and the wrong person says the wrong thing to the other person, and suddenly this theory that somebody came up with in their head is now being spouted as fact. And it's not helpful. It's put out there as the brain's defense response, but it's not helpful to the general public, and we see that now with the Capitol riot and with everything else. And I know I said in my inauguration video I'm not going to get political, but when you bring up conspiracy theories, there shouldn't be conspiracy theories in politics, like in our actual Congress. I can't. Moving on. What's my favorite cryptid? Well, some of you get it. The rest of you, I'm sorry you missed it. What was the first show you were ever in? What was the first show I was ever in? Johnny Appleseed. So when I was really little, the Missoula Children's Theater used to travel to my town. If you're not familiar with them, the Red Wagon Theater Company is literally a pair of adults who tour the country with their little red wagon, which is packed in with the set of whatever show they're doing. And I think it's a 2-week process, I want to say. I'd have to ask my mom, honestly. It was way too long ago. But it's a 1 or 2 week process that they come to a new city, they hold a mass cattle call of all the local children, and they rehearse and put up a show in 2 weeks. And the adults play the main leading characters of the show that need to push the action forward. And they're also the directors and the designers and whatnot. The teenagers and the older kids get to play the bigger speaking roles, and then they have little, groups of the rest of us. And so little 5-year-old me, I was Appleseed number 1. I got to jump out and stand there like this and look really cute when Johnny sang his Appleseed song. I jumped out from behind the apple press. Do you collect math rocks? And if not, why are you lying? Well, one moment. Do I collect math rocks? I have this whole bag of math rocks. Math rocks, dice, D&D dice, you know. I have sets upon sets, and I'm losing them. When I first started playing D&D, I used to get a new set with every character that I played. It's an expensive habit. Kayla Bush asks, as a Lyndi, can you do the Lyndi Hop? Heck yes, I can. Where do you think the name came from? So my ex and I met in college, and we were ballroom dancers together, and his family they took Lynn and turned it into Lyndi and started calling me Lyndi Hop. And I thought it was the cutest thing ever, so I kept the nickname. To be honest, it's been a really long time since I've Lyndi Hopped. I'm an East Coast swing dancer more than anything else. It's been a real long time since I've ballroom danced in general. Mainly because my dance community was in Eugene, Oregon. I went to University of Oregon for college, and that's where I learned to dance. And so my whole ballroom blues community is all up there and in Portland, and I'm not there anymore. So Ryan Ingalls asks, could you beat Sasquatch in a boxing match? I think I could take him. What all does Lyndi plan to learn? So many things. Oh my goodness. Should I get the list for you guys? I have a list. A list? Yes, a list of all the things I want to learn. So hold on. So I gotta tell you, the number one thing that came to mind when, I had the idea of making a channel to learn things was archery. So someday you will see an archery video, and I already know who's going to teach me, and yes, I know you're watching this, so I look forward to this video someday. I haven't told you yet. So I have this binder. This is my channel binder, because as a stage manager, I need a book. So in my book, I made a whole bunch of categories. So eventually when I have the right setup, okay, that's a lie. I have the setup to do fitness type videos. I'm just so self-conscious. I haven't done anything very physical in a very long time. And so me being, right here in the camera is great. Me being full body in the camera is a little bit much for me right now. The internet is a cruel place. But trust me, it's gonna be there because tap dancing is top of my list. I've done some very basic beginner tap, but my partner's far better than I am, has done it far longer, and is excited to teach me some tap, but I need tap shoes first. I also am a black belt in karate, if some of you didn't know that. And so I would love to do some like Lyndi's lessons, I guess, and teach you guys some of the stuff that I know, because I've been doing karate for over 20 years. I would love to do circus stuff. I'm a very, very beginner basic juggler. I would love to learn some crazy juggling stuff. I have some circus friends who live in Alaska, who I really want to connect with on some videos once things can happen. You've seen some of my video game stuff, but there are video game series I want to do. One of the things I'm waiting to get is a Switch cast device, meaning I can screen record and stream from my Switch, my Nintendo Switch, because I want to do a Spyro series with you guys. Those of you who were with me on my birthday saw my Spyro onesie, and the purple dragon needs to play their purple dragon. I'm looking forward to doing a Spyro series, to finally posting some of the Sims stuff that I've been streaming and doing in the background. I play so much Sims, too much Sims. But I also really want to do some board game reviews I think would be fun. Music, all the, there's various instruments I want to learn. I play ukulele and guitar, but I've been practicing actually. There's been a ukulele video in the mix for a while, but it hasn't been the quality I want it to be yet, so I'm still working on that. But I'd love to learn some new instruments, do some a-cappella stuff, do some duets with my partner. We sing together all the time. We do musical theater stuff. I was trying really hard to make this channel not just a music channel, but now I've put no music on it other than my Clark video that I took down due to copyright. So someday there will be more music on this channel. That's the other thing, is copyright. Music is hard. I have a lot more arts and crafts ideas. I'm trying to find other things to do in the meantime, because crafts are real easy to do and film, but I don't want to make this a full craft channel, and I kind of started that way because those were the easiest videos to start with. Painting and sketching and animation. I have a lot of art type friends who are excited to teach me things. I want to do some cooking videos, some acting, acrobatics, science, more wiki dives like I did for the inauguration video. I would love to just pick a random topic, or you guys give me a random topic and say, hey, learn about this, and I'll go, okay. Oh, and animals. I would love to do some stuff with local shelters, or with like farms, and learn about the, you know, feeding and caring and breeding and whatever of different animals. Because I'm very much a cat and dog person, and a goat person, and a horse person, and really just anything fuzzy or scaly or feathered or anything alive. I just love creatures as long as they have less than 8 legs. Sorry, spiders. Putting the giant book away. Okay, so we're getting down to the end here. This has been longer than I expected it to be, but I'm actually okay with that. So thank you guys for giving me some content. Keone Lansdowne says, if you could play any role in any theater show, who would you play and why? Oh, that's so hard. I have dream shows that I want to be a part of, but honestly, I love playing ensemble. I'm not really one for huge, big main roles. In high school, I was in the elite choirs, and I was, you know, one of the hardcore choir kids. I wasn't really a theater kid, but I was in all of the musicals. And so I love singing and dancing and being in different costumes and, you know, playing 14 background characters that all have their own intense backstory that nobody knows but me and my few fellow ensemble members. Because those are my favorite roles to play. It's not all in the script. It's all in the world. The director creates a world, and you get to just learn your choreography, sing your part strong, and, you know, create your character within that world. And I love that. But that's not answering the question. So, dream role, I would love to play Elle in Legally Blonde. That has always been a dream thing of mine. I actually recently have been more drawn to the idea of gender bending characters, mainly because I enjoy singing their songs more than the female songs. I would love to play Jamie in Last Five. I would love to make that either a lesbian show or a fully gender swapped show. You know, honestly, current dream role might be Beetlejuice related. I think it'd be really, really fun to play Barbara. She is the the woman of the two ghosts, the dead couple. Just because she's such a fun and bouncy character who's just like trying so hard to be evil and haunt like she's being told to, and it's just so cute. And she's so loving and caring and just like coming into herself, and I don't know, it seems like it'd be a fun role. And also, if you could direct any show, what would it be and why? Oh, so many, so many. As a stage manager, I've worked with so many directors. I've worked with many different types of directors. That is to say, every director is different, but some really enjoy stage manager input, and some don't want any, and by input, I mean creative input. So if you're not familiar with the way theatrical, tech works, the director is in charge of the creative vision for the show. And they are the one who gets to tell the designers, what things should look like, to a point. The designers design things within the world the director created. The stage manager is there to keep things on task, make sure people are communicating and that everything's safe, everything's on time. You're taking notes to make sure different heads are talking to each other. You're not there for creative input. I've also had directors who will turn to me and go, well, I don't know, what do you think? And I love that, because I never knew I had creative input until I realized I've worked with a ton of directors. I've worked with a ton of casts in a ton of shows and actors at different levels. And I've been a teacher and I understand how to convey my ideas to other people. And I didn't realize how much I wanted to direct until the first time I did. I became the accidental assistant director in a show I was doing in Valdez, Alaska. And that was really, really fun because the director was also running a bunch of stuff outside of this show for the overall organization that we were working for. And so I ended up getting to direct the show, basically. 2 or 3 rehearsals later, when he hadn't been there and we're done doing read-throughs and I got to get the kids on their feet, he goes, hey, do it. Block the show. I'm like, okay. And I did, and it went well, and I loved it. So what show? I don't know, any show. Any show I could direct. I would love to direct Last Five. I don't really want to direct a musical because there's so much that goes into that. But I want the chance to direct anything at this point. I mean, nothing's open right now, but it's a hard business to break into. Tell us your favorite D&D tabletop RPG stories. Oh, honey, you don't have time for my stories. That's a whole other video. Spades of Aces asks, what is a skill or talent that you feel that you do really well and or are proud of, but most other people don't know about? That's a really good question. Well, as I mentioned already in this video, I'm a juggler. I haven't done it in a very long time. Oh my goodness. Do I have my balls here? I might have my balls here. Be right back. Okay, you ready for this? There's no light in here. It's hard to do with the big light in my face. Yeah. I am out of practice, but I used to be better at this. Do it right here. Ta-da! Well, now that I'm all red in the face, these are my juggling balls. They're hacky sacks. So yeah, so that's the thing. I would like to get better. Someday you'll see a video and I'll get better. Okay. Aaron Monks asks, when all goes well with this channel and a year from now you have a huge following, what can we as viewers expect to see? Will there be charity streams, viewer events, world climate permitting? What is your dream for this channel? Charity streams, lots and lots of charity streams. I would love to have a weekly Let's Play series happening, so each day of the week will be a different type of video. That's what I'm hoping for. Lots of collabs and lots of charity work. The point of this channel is to get my hand into that, you know, YouTuber influencer money pile so I can throw it in the right direction. Because I want to use this to help people and to support other creators and to support small businesses and local businesses and, you know, other people's local businesses that they're wanting me to help support. That's what I'm really hoping for with this channel. And I would love if a year from now I had a, you know, huge following. My 1 year goal, my current short-term goal, I guess you would call that, is to have enough of a following that I can do a charity stream on my birthday next year. This year was just kind of a fun thing. I had maybe 7 viewers. That I would love to do something bigger and be part of something bigger. I want my name and my channel to be to a place where I can get invited to things with other creators, like the $2 million St. Jude live stream that they just did in December. You know, they raised, actually, I think it was a $1 million stream. They surpassed their goal, and I think they got close to 3 million. They made a lot. And I want to be part of things like that. This would be the last comment I read. Also, why do you look orange in this video? Well, thanks for asking. So, this lovely ring light, I'm gesturing because it exists right here around my camera. It came with these cute little panels that, you know, piece around it and make the ring light, and they're in orange and in white, so I can change the color of it and make it warmer. I think I also have a blue set, and I had been recording something. Oh, I had been recording a Let's Play around the computer where I am right now, which I have all this white blue light coming off the computer screen, and so to counteract that, I normally put all orange around. Normally when I trade it out for face-to-face videos like the one on the stairs, I would change it back to the all white. Well, I didn't do that. I wasn't wearing makeup that day, so I decided that I wanted to, you know, warm myself up a little bit, you know, look a little bit more awake. Instead, I just look orange, and I didn't notice it on my phone. I didn't notice it on the iPad editing. I didn't notice it until I put it onto the computer, and the color settings are different. I'm like, I'm very orange in this video. So now what I've been doing is I have 3 orange panels and 1 white on the top, so I get that white light, but still the warmth. So again, Lindy's learning. Thank you so much for watching, friends, and for all of these comments. These were some really interesting talking points. I didn't think I'd be talking this much in response, but I'm glad this was a substantial video. I thought this would be a lot shorter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please keep commenting. Every like, every comment, every time you share my video or even just click in to watch it is helping me on the back end. It's helping the analytics so I can get my channel out there, my videos out there to people who may not know me as well as all of you guys do. So thank you so much for this chance to interact and to tell you some more about myself, and I look forward to getting back to the Lyndi Learns videos next week. If you have any ideas for things that you want to see that maybe I didn't list today, or something I did list that you're super excited about, comment, let me know, and that'll make its way up the chain until it's first. So again, thanks so much for watching, friends, and until next time, see ya!